LusTher has a 25. They got it recently, and they are going on. So Momodora is a Metroidvania. You can jump, you can roll, you can do melee attacks and arrow attacks. Right at the beginning, we have a small cutscene. You have to mash through. It's one of those simple games that have lots to master it. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's actually very fun. And the first scenario of the game is the Sacred Ordalia Grove. You can see it's a very beautiful forest full of imps and other creatures that want to kill you for some reason.
They are so angry, especially imps. They just try to run into you and throw knives and steal your money. It's super wild.
I just want to go through. I don't want to harm you or anything. Why are you trying to kill me?
Yeah, look at this. We try to evade them with all the care in the world, but they just want to kill us over and over. Also, as you could see, they just got one chest. We're gonna get 3 chests in this run to get enough money to buy an item on the first shop. It's the only item we buy, and it allows us to do 50% more damage for 15 seconds.
Yeah, that will be very useful in our fights against bosses. And speaking of items, every boss gives you a special item in the case that you finish the boss fight without receiving or healing any damage throughout the fight. And in this, in the Sacred Daria Grove, the first boss will give us an item that is called the Adia Pearl that will give poison properties to our arrows.
This is one of the best early game items we get. Poison does do a lot of damage over time. And some bosses, especially on the early game, have long fights. So it does help. Most boss items are very valuable because if you lose one item, your next fight will be not only harder but longer, and then it kind of snowballs. And DreamFox is getting to the first boss. There's a strategy called the quick kill. Let's see if they can get it. Aha!
Beautiful.
Very nicely done. Basically, what happens there is that DreamFox releases the arrows just on the right frame to hit all the 3 arrows on the DS Pearl for more than one frame. It's a very precise trick that just melts the boss. LusTher also getting the quick kill, but using the buffer strategy. Both of them just proceeding very nicely.
We can see DreamFox now buying the Crystal Seed, the item that gives you the extra attack when you use it. It will be very useful for the next boss fight. We can see LusTher also getting the item. And now we are on Car City. As you can see, it is full of witches because of the curse that is rampaging through the city, and that has recently reached the village of Bloom, the place where Kaho comes from.
And there you go. We reached the Mocha and Lubella fight. Mocha is this little Backman, which is kind of a name for a cockroach, and it's pretty annoying. He can bully you sometimes. Usually there's strategies that just let him keep in a corner, but he can be a pest at times.
Yeah. DreamFox had a very nice Mocha.
Yep, Mocha behaved.
And now we have Lubella, a professional diver.
Basically, Lubella. Oh my gosh!
Oh, commentator's curse. I'm sorry, DreamFox. I'm actually sorry.
Basically, when she dives, you lose 12 seconds because you cannot hit her. And if she dives at the beginning of the fight, you also lose your Crystal Seed, which makes you lose even more time. It's pretty unfortunate, but it happens. There you go, just finished the fight, very nicely done. And LusTher also got a dive, make things fair. The second item we get is the Beckman Patch, and it summons 104 small squares, which individually they do little damage, but it's 104, so they kind of stack up a lot.
Wait, 104? Someone actually counted them?
Yes, it's exactly 104. There's like a
Oh,
spreadsheet with data and stuff. It's pretty fun.
oh my god, that's actually impressive.
Why 4? I have no idea.
Yeah. LusTher also got through Luvela without any problems.
And now there's like this big cutscene. Do you know who Ari is?
Yeah, Eri is the princess of Cars. All hail the princess that for some reason was imprisoned in a cell down here and somehow escaped. That's the actual question. How did she escape?
I know, right? There, like even Sam's Undertale like is stuck there until you save him. Like how she just like escape with that?
Yeah, I guess because she's a princess. Let's go with that.
That's not how it works.
It's totally how it works. It's magic.
Oh, okay, okay. I can go with magic,
It
but
is.
this area.
Oh, sorry.
Just
You go.
go
You
ahead.
go.
Go ahead.
You go. You go.
This area is one of the most scary areas in the game. We have a whole bunch of spikes. There's bats. There's underwater movement. It's kind of a very precise and hard area to optimize, and every single mistake can cost you your death. We didn't mention, but oh my
Oh my
god, that
god.
was so close. Holy heck. Basically, every spike in this game will instant kill you, regardless of your health. We play on easy, so we start like with maxed health, but that doesn't really matter when we are talking about spikes. They will just kill us, and that's pretty much it.
Did DreamFox just flats on us with those spikes, or was it an actual accident? Because
Yeah, well,
it was so close.
Kaho got a new haircut right there.
Yes, it was crazy, DreamFox.
And we got a jellyfish PB on LusTher screen.
Let's go, LusTher. Get that TV. Make us proud.
Oh, and now we are arriving on the dumb drinking burp screen. It's kind of a weird boss because she can. It's not the hardest, but it's like a very reaction-based boss if you're trying to do optimally. Um, she can shoot lasers, summon dogs, do melee attacks, and she can also teleport, which will cost you 3 seconds each time she does that.
Ah, there it is. Commentary scores.
Oh god, I was just trying to say what she can do.
We are doing
Sorry.
we are doing excellent today. No, they better get everything that they can because it will be entertaining for our viewers.
Oh my
It's
god,
all
Lester is like, is he gonna get hit by Frida? Oh, okay.
no, he's okay.
Nice. That was scary.
Yeah, there are two ways of doing Frida. As you saw on DreamFox screen, he did the melee strats, and LusTher is gonna be a little more safe, I guess, and he's gonna just sit in the corner and shoot arrows until the bird is dead.
Basically, Frida's item is one of the best items in the game we can have because it's short AoE. So going for safe strategies here is kind of better if you're not consistent with melee strategies because, well, if you have to reload your save to get the item, it will cost you a minute or so.
Yeah, reloads are not good. They're not speedrunner friendly. LusTher also got through Frida just fine.
This is one of the games that for races you kind of want to have backup strategies for literally everything you can think of. So being safe is kind of better. Usually, being consistent. I mean,
That brings the question: Do you value consistency or going fast on races?
on races I usually try to go consistently. Like I still do risky stuff, but I will try to save more and like at some points I won't roll jump and stuff. I'll try to go to balance between those two. But like if I get hit during a boss fight, I will not reset unless it's Lubella one. And you have the rift fight on the DreamFox screen.
Yeah, speaking of
Yeah.
Luvela.
Speaking of Lubella, This way it's faster because we have more items, but it's somewhat harder casually because the arena is full of spikes around it, and the arena starts falling down after you go through a threshold of our health. And then we get the cat farm. Cat farm, we are faster, we are smaller, and we are cuter. Basically, the fastest form of movement in this game is using cat, and we're gonna be as cat as long as we don't need to climb a ladder because cats can't, and are fighting.
And DreamFox just got that gas sphere that allow us to go between human Cajo and cat. Yeah, imagine being cursed, quote quote, and actually being a blessing.
Curse? Like, this is kind of an argument to say that Lubel is actually a good person. Like, she turns you into a cat. She can be a bad person, right? There's no way she's evil.
Debatable. But I guess I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, she can also be one of those like evil people that like they try to like destroy the city and then they end up like helping people instead. You know, like those clumsy evil people.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That's totally possible. And here's Paramol. He's a nice guy.
He's super cool.
His role just ended, by the way.
It's so fun. Like Paramount basically goes, "Hey, you need to go to the right." That's it. And then you go to the right.
It's actually the most useful NPC.
I know, right? He actually tells you what to do in the game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the others.
Ari has the longest cutscene in this game, and like she's only there for like a side quest.
Because nobility. See that's the perk of being a princess. You get screen time even though you do anything at all.
And DreamFox just sneezed it right there. I guess there was an enemy, maybe, probably.
Wait, what enemy? I blinked. Was there something there?
I think it was just a fly, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, that is like a mini boss that basically you use to sparse threads and it dies instantly. It's super fun. Now DreamFox and LusTher are going for the Warp Crest. The Warp Crest allows us to warp between certain bells in this game. It's a very useful crest. Also, it's required to progress through the game, so pretty convenient. We do need Cat Farm to reach it because there's the small hole we need to fill. But yeah, there you go.
I kinda wish I could warp in other games. See, this is why Momodora is a good game, guys. You can warp.
You can warp, you have cats. You have guys that throw ice stuff on the ground. You have jellies and platforms. It's the best game ever made. Pretty much.
And there it is, the warp fragment. So now DreamFox is gonna go back to the monastery to head into the next area, the Cinder Chambers. What is the lore behind the Cinder Chambers? I don't know. Do you know that? What is the lore behind that area?
It's so weird because it looks like a prison, sort of, just like the grave, but it's more like a torture place. But if you think we are in a monastery, this is kind of weird and wrong in so many different ways.
The horror.
There's a mimic. And there we go. We're going to next boss fight, which is one of the hardest to do optimally, which is the arsonist, and Kev will help us.
This is a very difficult boss. You actually can't just script it out like other fights. You have to adapt very closely to her movements, and that can be very annoying at times because you don't normally know what she's gonna do. But
and
as
sorry.
As I say, I'm sorry. As I say that, just DreamFox is just having a
No curse.
curse. I love my job.
We should just not say anything during boss fights.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think that's
probably
the,
I'm sorry, DreamFox. Well, that reset actually gave LusTher some room to get closer, and now they're almost gonna be synced.
this is a pretty close fight. Like, oh
Oh
my
no!
god, and now LusTher is ahead. There we go.
Wait, how did he get hit there? I don't
Uh,
believe the spheres were close enough.
we have game audio now. Whoa,
Oh, nice.
that's nice.
It's still very good, even though the.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking.
But like, as we said, Arsenis is really hard. Like, you can see both of them struggling. Arsenis is one of the bosses that you not only need to adapt, but sometimes she goes out of her, like, she goes beyond her own programming. And
Oh, no.
what's going on in this?
He got poisoned by his own arrows.
Oh my god, this is this is a mess. They are doing this on purpose now, right?
This is very entertaining. And LusTher got hit now.
So, make your bets. Who's gonna get out of Arsenis first?
Yeah, I actually believe this is the hardest boss.
It is. At least to me, it's one of like. It's just like she's so tricky, and both of them are trying to go with optimal stuff, which makes it even harder because you can basically like sit in a corner, but she will teleport to you. But it's like they're trying to melee and stuff. And there you go, DreamFox did it. They got it.
Good job, DreamFox.
Oh my god, this was so scary. Also, after the fight, Capcom talk to you. You wanna say yes if you're a good person and no if you wanna be fast. DreamFox wanted to be fast, so he's a roach.
The roach confirmation is the best thing in the game, actually.
It's the worst. You're basically saying no to your girlfriend. And that's actually canon, which makes me very happy.
It's okay.
Oh, that's the wrong warp right there.
Oh boy. Wait, we have everything, and it's the first race. This is the greatest day ever.
This is gonna be great. This is such a, like, for races, it's usually very impressive for this game because even if you have a high difference of time between you and your opponent, it's always possible for them to, like, get ahead. Like, you can never know for sure what's gonna happen in this game, and this is such a good cat RNG. 6 white cats and 1 caramel cat? What the heck?
There's no black cats. That's new. That's new for me.
Oh, what? LusTher also didn't get black cats.
Wait.
LusTher got 4 white cats and 3 caramel. What? What's going on here? Where's the black cats?
Black cats saving themselves for the third race. Let's go. DreamFox forgetting for a little moment where he should go. But now he's back on track.
And now we're getting to the last boss. Actually, not the last boss, but we're getting like the 4th cross boss. And oh, what? What was that?
Oh my god!
What?
What is happening?
DreamFox, are you okay, buddy?
Wait, DreamFox, you're. Yeah,
Oh my
he's
god.
doing so fast. I cannot follow his movements.
There you go. This time for sure. This is a boss that is somewhat technical because you have to do lots of stuff in a very short amount of time, but she just gets wrecked completely in like, a few frames. Pretty easy fight. Casually it's hell though.
Best girl gets the shortest fight. What can you do?
And now they're like pretty close. This is like almost synced.
They're going toe to toe. And now
Oh,
that
yeah.
we have the 4 crest fragments, we can go further into the Royal Pinacolada, Pinacoteca. Yeah, Pinacoteca. What is a Pinacoteca?
Pinacoteca is the original name, but like most people don't really know how to pronounce that. Like I feel like Seb and I we have an advantage to that because we like talk Latin languages, I guess. Like this is kind of like a known word for us, but like most English players cannot pronounce that right, so they each call a different name. Some people call Pina Colada, some people call Royal Pine Cone City, Royal Pterodactylus, Ryuga Wakatekyo Kurao. I think that's pretty much it. This is one of the hardest areas in the game in terms of movement. There's lots of verticality. You have to keep switching between human and cat form to be optimal. There's lots of enemies, lots of spikes, everything does a whole bunch of damage. It's pretty scary.
Still, it's very satisfying doing all the movement right in this area.
Yeah, it's one of those like segments that when you're learning it's hell, but after you get used to it, it just feels good to do it.
Yeah, and as we say that LusTher got a very unfortunate death.
Aw. It's a hard area. It's definitely like pretty hard. And now we're getting to LusTher and Magnolia. This is like one very interesting strategy because you cast the first backman before getting to the fight. So you can stagger. You can start the fight by staggering LusTher. It's pretty interesting. And LusTher was a dum-dum, so DreamFox didn't get the heavy arrows.
Yeah, LusTher cheats. She rolls like us. She doesn't get to do that. Only the main character can roll, but she still does it. And that is he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is happens. And suddenly, LusTher is ahead again.
This is such a close race. They keep like changing first place over and over. And DreamFox didn't get the backup save.
Oh, so he has to do the entire route again. Let's see how it goes for LusTher. Oh, LusTher behaved.
LusTher behaved, and he went for double backman to be safe, double threats to be safe. Pretty good. Doing alright. Not trying anything fancy. Like, this is just to show, like, sometimes being consistently, even if you do, like, a slower strategy, is better than, like, risking everything. And LusTher not only gets ahead by a lot. Oh my god, no. Fox, no.
But he took the safety save now. Okay, he's fine.
Nice. But now I have the heavy arrows. Heavy arrows is the best item in the game. It basically doubles your arrow damage. But it comes like so late in the run, it doesn't really save that much time. It's still like 15 seconds of time save if you have them, so it's good.
Yeah, when are we getting that Momodora randomizer so we can have the heavy arrows right from the bat?
I want so much Momodora randomizer. Imagine you can get like heavy arrows from like you know that big strawberry guy that like that miniboss in Grove?
Oh, like, yeah.
it can be like behind him or something. It would be amazing.
One day, perhaps one day.
Oh yeah, and now LusTher is going to bathe his leaf with hibiscus tea. And basically what that does is that allows to get the true ending of this game. If you beat the game without getting the true ending, the game will not consider itself beaten. So you kind of need to do that even in any percent speedruns. Also, it gives us our leaf the green color and it gives us melee strength. It's pretty good.
Yeah, don't try to get the bad ending. It's not good. There's a reason why it's called the bad ending.
I mean, even the good ending is kind of like sad. It's not like really good because Kaho dies.
Yeah, we don't call it the good ending then. Let's call it the true ending.
Yeah, only true. It's not good. It's not a good or bad endings. It's
Yeah.
just the true and the fake ending.
You, you see, kids, this is why 400 years later, some stuff happens. If you're not sure of what I'm talking about, play Momodora 1.
And now we are reaching Paris Castle and going to the last mini boss fight.
LusTher
LusTher
shot.
saving there, being super safe.
He just went through Cat. If you're wondering why she was there, she was just tired.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a big castle, and you have to grind like you have to climb that on like heavy armor. You would like, of course, be super tired after a while.
Yeah,
And
it
this is
happens.
Clone Angel. Basically, we know which one is true by hitting the one closest to the ground. This is not an intended thing, but it's the thing we do use. And LusTher didn't go for Yeet. I'm sad.
I'm disappointed, LusTher.
Yeah, if DreamFox not go for it, I'm gonna be super sad.
Yeah, he will get it. DreamFox now has to please the public. Oh, he got hit by the witch.
There we go. And now
Look at
LusTher is approaching the last boss fight. Oh yeah, Yeet!
Let's go.
Very nicely. Oh my god, what the heck?
Yes, he's alive. Oh,
God,
LusTher. LusTher is now fighting the lovely queen.
Going for the quick kill. Very nicely done.
Wow,
First
he
phase.
got it.
Let's see if we can do the second phase too.
Oh, be careful, LusTher.
That's a lot of damage.
Wait, can he use missiles with that health?
Hmm.
I think it's just enough.
It's
But
it's kind of ambitious. It's kind of I would go for it, but I don't know. It's scary.
okay, DreamFox also fighting the queen, going through the second phase now.
Got the second phase quick kill. Very nicely done. And GG LusTher with a 27-27. This was like a very close first race. What the heck?
Yeah, it gives you expectations for the next races. A very good
And
time by LusTher, and DreamFox now finishes in second place with a 27:46 time. GG.
GG. Very nicely done. So if you like have any questions about this game, this is a good time to ask.
Yeah, you can ask about lore, about text. I'm not very good with text, so Cat will talk about those.
Also, if you want to learn this game, we have a Discord and lots of guides, both for beginners and or for people that just want to go with the most optimal stuff right off the bat. Our community is very chill and friendly. We also have a channel dedicated to pets pictures. If you have a pet and you want to share pictures with us, you're more than welcome to join.
Please do. We like to watch pets. They're
Yep.
very cute.
Dang, this was like this race was so good.
Yeah, it was very close. I think it got very entertaining when both of them fought arsonists. That was very nice.
It was just like they trading first place back and forth. It was amazing. Like it's kind of sad because it's basically like they making lots of mistakes over and over, but it's still like it made it better. No, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see if they can do the same on race 2. Or
Let's
at least
hope Arsonist won't behave.
nah, imagine arsonists behaving. That's not that's not feasible. That doesn't happen.
Arsonist is a dum dum.
Okay, which actually is the worst boss for you?
I think it has to be arsonist. I usually try to go for optimal strats, which makes it somewhat hard. And also, there's the thing where when you finish arsonist, you want to be as close to the right as possible. And sometimes she goes to the left when we like are finishing the fight, which is a dumb time loss. It's so messy to actually get like optimal time on that fight. And since I usually play AVIB and not any percent, it makes the fight even harder, which is not something we want usually.
that's that's fair enough.
What's the
I'm
worst
not.
boss for you though?
I like to say Looper because rolling is cheating, but I'll say Edia. And why is Edia my worst boss? If you ever see me racing, you'll see that on my on my live split, Dia's split is called La Cumpercita.
La
Uh,
compers.
and there's a very good reason for that. It's because Edia sometimes dances, and she dances a lot for me. I don't know why. Maybe she just likes to dance for me. I don't know. But yeah, I hate it, and that's pretty much why it's my worst boss because it's also tilting. Because Grove is a very reset heavy area because of movement, because of imp RNG, and other factors. And after all of that, you go to a D and she dances. That can take not only your mental health but also PV runs, and that's not good.
Yeah, Idea is very. Idea can be very mean sometimes. It's like you're getting your gold growth, you're getting that good time, and then she just decides to dance over and over, and you're like, let's give
Remember,
Idea.
remember the penta dance I got against Chad?
Oh my god.
That was that was interesting.
I think someone had recorded a video of Idea dancing 8 times, but I'm not super sure. It's like,
Thanks.
just why?
I think I'll quit this game for a month if that actually happened to me. Yeah. I'll just become a Minoria speedrunner.
I still need to like learn the run for Minoria.
It's very good, but
It does sense.
yeah, maybe when I get a better PC. Not now.
Oh yeah, some people are having trouble recording the game, right? And streaming. It seems to be super heavy.
Yeah, it's not that it's heavy. It actually is okay. In terms of performance, I think it has less than a lot of games with similar graphics and stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, potato PCs, they happen. It's okay. Let's see. Are they
They're getting ready to the second race.
okay? So for the sake of the stream, I hope DreamFox win this so we can have a race.
Having 3 races, we didn't have lots of those in this tournament yet.
Wait, wasn't your race with Googler the only one that actually went to?
I thought we had another one. Why? It was the only one? Oh my
I
god.
think it was the only one.
Didn't like Laurie and Chili also had a triple?
Oh no, they did. Yeah,
Yeah, with the big ball.
yeah, the Big Bell run. You're right. Wait, so all races three are beams, right? So you you raced a Navy run, and Shelly and Lori got the big bell.
Will they do anything different if they get to the third?
They have to land 5%.
Oh my god.
If they actually do it, I'll be so happy.
I don't think they will. I don't think they would go for something like that, but it would be super fun. Who knows? Maybe they will surprise us with the secret ID.
Ah, yeah, they may have something under the sleeves.
They can do the third race instead of racing. They just do like a jock and pole match or something.
Perhaps that. Okay, how funny would be that?
It would be great, or like maybe a chess match.
Oh, I'm doing that if I race against you. I'm totally doing that.
Maybe
Yeah.
they will. Maybe they will do a Momodora relay race, running all the 3 games before Momo.
Yeah. Have you ever run the other Momodoras?
They are hard. They are so damn hard. Like Momo 1 is very punishing. Momo 2 has some very weird tricks with clips that are like super hard. And Momo 3 is also very, very precise with like all those jump pause stuff. They are way harder than they seem.
Yeah, I only played Momo 3 casually. It's actually so fast. Everything moves fast. You attack fast. You should, and it's small. I don't know where I'm going on that game. It can be very brutal.
It can, and the run is super scary because of like the pause trick, where like you pause and then pause and while you're jumping, and then you can like get infinite height with that. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, be right back.
There we go. So for those that just came right now, this is Momodora Reverie under the Moonlight. This is a Metroidvania. We start with this cutscene. We can do various different movements. We can roll, we can jump, we can double jump, we can do melee attacks and ranged attacks. If you press the roll and the jump on the same time, you can also do the roll jump, which is pretty good because you keep the invincibility from rolling and the height from jumping. Right now, the fastest form of movement is rolling, and that they are through the grove. This first area is pretty chill. It's super hard in other difficulties, so we're playing on easy, but on hard and on insane, there are more enemies on screens, and we have way less health on insane you die with. Anything, basically, you have only 1 HP. But yeah, this area is so much scarier in other difficulties. Like, those imps, they are completely random, they can do whatever they want. And they are both going very nicely through this first part. Very consistently. This song is also very simple. It's like, it's so relaxing to listen to this song over and over when you're like heavy resetting trying to get a good growth. It's pretty good. DreamFox getting the second chest. We only get 3 in this run, so we can buy an item later. And this is the third one. It's kinda hidden on that wall, and the imp just jumped into spikes. That's how random they are. Oh no, LusTher lost the 1 cycle there. It happens. And now DreamFox is approaching Idea. And Idea, that's it. Usually what we try to do is bait one of her attacks. So we can one-shot her, but she can dance. It's kind of weird that DreamFox went with doing regular strategies just because she does it, but that's kind of like an option. You only lose 15 seconds if you miss a quick kill, so yeah. And LusTher got it, very nicely done. Basically what happens there is that you hit all the 3 arrows from a charged ball at the same time, and you basically hit her crit spot for more than 1 frame, which does a massive amount of damage and instantly kills her. Also, what LusTher was doing, like by pausing that way, he was buffering the attack, so whenever he unpause, he would hit the arrows. And this is Care City. There you go. DreamFox is approaching the second boss fight. Let's hope Mocha won't bully him, and let's go. Mocha is so scary. Like it seems like an easy fight, but he's kind of a dum dum. DreamFox is doing well on keeping him on the corner though. Oh well, he almost jumped on ring. And first phase, very nicely done. Now to the second one. There's this thing that we didn't say about this is that those poison clouds, you can actually poison yourself with it. So during this fight, you kind of want to be careful to not poison yourself, because if you take damage, you won't get the item. And LusTher reset. I didn't see. Did he get hit? It happens. On the meanwhile, DreamFox is going fast to the next area. Also, there's Cap. Hi, Cap. My Cap. Trying to do the ladder trick. Basically, there's a way you can like fall down that ladder super fast. It doesn't save a lot, and it's somewhat hard to do it consistently. But yeah, it's kind of a swag strategy sometimes, although it's pretty fun. And LusTher got cursed on Mocha fight. When you get cursed, basically you cannot use items. So it also counts passive items like your Pearl, so you will do way less damage since you cannot poison or anything. And DreamFox is on a cutscene. Let's see if you have DreamFox audio now. No, it's still not usable. So we gotta stick with LusTher's. This area is so scary. Like, all those spikes, they are very, very... Oh. Okay, DreamFox going safe, not going for chest strategies. I mean, this is a race. You wanna be sure to do stuff like in a steady pace rather than trying to go for the best you can do, especially in an area where it would make you lose 1 minute if you miss. DreamFox is known for playing on Insane, and is also known for playing another category, which is AVIP. And basically on AVIP, we don't really go through some of these screens, which makes it kind of awkward to like just adapt to a different category for this race. At least to me, like I also play on AVIP. Insane 80% tournament next. We thought about it, but like there's lots of different implications on AVIP, like on an insane tournament. And for AVIP. Basically it wouldn't be very good. Like people would be dying over and over, and that wouldn't make it like, it would be like pretty weird. It would be like not super good for races, even though it adds kinda like, it adds diversity because people would be like dying to random stuff. It would still like only make races way longer than they should. Low percent is fine if you do the fun route and not the bad route. which is actually faster. The better route is faster, but it's like it's bad because it's evil. And there you go, DreamFox going over Frida very fast, without a care in the world. This song from Brave is always so like it feels like you can feel like the lack of oxygen from this area. Like you can feel trapped and locked inside some sort of very oh my god, that was Toval is fine. Not Tovali, LusTher, what the heck? I'm reading chat and getting confused at the same time. And LusTher is getting to Frida fight, while DreamFox is getting to White Leaf Memorial Park, which is one of my favorite areas in the game. Even though we see like very little of it, I like the aesthetic a lot. And the song. And now DreamFox. Oh, welcome back, Sab.
Thank you. I'm back. I'm sorry for that disappearance.
Oh, please don't worry. And now DreamFox is going off with. Okay, Lavelle is diving. Let's chill.
And yep. The classic.
The classic. Imagine having spikes named after all your failed runs and races. There is the Yen spikes. I have never watched a Yen run before, but I do know where the Yen spikes are. And I also dive to those a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tabeli, but it's like we had Nan spikes, urine stain spikes, according to Chelly. So I want to honor you by giving you giving the spike your name.
Where's like, where do you die the most, Seb? What are your spikes in this game?
The grove spikes.
Spikes. Which is the entire area, not like all the spikes.
Yeah, all the spikes. You see the area in which you have to shoot the arrow to make the lifts go up, so you can continue around 40 seconds in the race.
Oh yes,
So
those.
yeah,
Oh
those
my
are
God.
spikes.
I often jump like way too early, and then I don't have enough hype to go to the next platform.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Chelly has a similar experience.
I mean, you want to get the fastest time possible. It's very precise.
Yeah, but still. It's like going back 40 seconds. It's a pretty costly death.
Damn, LusTher? He's done. I usually reset when I die there. I mean, I usually reset on most places, but like...
Same.
My worst is cast spikes by the elevator. Yeah, those are my spikes too.
Yeah, that place is scary because it's so little platform to stand.
We even make a castle full of spikes. Like, what the heck? Why there are spikes everywhere? That doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine like you being the queen having to walk around your own castle, but you have to be careful because there are spikes anywhere. Like, wow, why? There's no reason for spikes.
It's the power of the purse. Let's go.
I do not agree with that.
Well, she's evil. She doesn't have to agree with us.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
See, we talk about a lot of things. The spikes. The moon is red for some reason. There's some demons trying to kill us, but she doesn't have to agree to all of it. It's the final boss.
Yeah, she dies, so it's all fine. And there's Paramo again. Paramo is such a cool person.
Yeah. Oh, why Paramount? Where do we have to go? To the right? Okay, thank you.
Imagine playing this game without talking to Paramo. You would be lost. You would never know where to go next.
Yeah, I can't really imagine the possibility. I mean, the game doesn't really allow us to not talk with him.
He's just there carrying that limp around.
Oh,
this time DreamFox is not. Oh.
The warp fragment. I'm sorry.
This time DreamFox does not want to let LusTher have any chances.
Yeah, how ahead is he right now?
I would say about 1 minute, maybe a bit more.
All right, I will stay quiet the entire fight, so not to trigger the commentator's curse. Good luck, DreamFox.
Oh my god.
And here it is, the arsonist.
Let's see if they can do this. Okay, going great so far. Doing safe. DreamFox will just like do completely safe this time.
Oh, by the way, we have DreamFox audio.
Oh, you can't. You can't. We have now? Wait.
Yeah, I think we can.
Oh, finally. There you go.
See, I didn't speak, and DreamFox got a very good arsonist.
There we go. And he said no again. Such a double roach.
Oh my god, the double roach confirmed.
This is what happens when you say no. She just like, you will talk to her again by mistake. Over and over until you say yes.
It's okay, he's still faster than saying yes once. I think.
Listen, I don't know. I know it's like 8 seconds difference between saying yes and no, but I don't know between saying yes and saying no twice. But it is probably faster.
It should be at least 3 seconds faster. At least.
Oh, this is a pretty good cat turn. We have a black cat this time.
Just one though.
Just one. It's just like...
That's enough.
Every cat is precious, despite of their color.
Now LusTher is fighting his arsonist. Let's hope he has a very good fight like Dream did.
Are you trying to curse LusTher?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
And now we are approaching Fennel. What? DreamFox did the same thing again? What? Oh, this is actually DreamFox's strategy now. Oh.
Yeah, that's probably his strategy. It's like, oh, I'm close.
I mean, it worked good, so it's fine. Very nicely done. Very innovative.
I should try that.
It's slower. It is slower than one backman strategies, but it just seems like better than the normal 2 backman strategy.
Yeah, but maybe if you go closer and do the one backman patch.
You can't. You can't. You basically can't because you need to, like, for one backman strategy you want to do
You
uh,
have to first hit.
a higher amount of damage with melees or arrows before going like with the backman, and then you want to finish when the backman is falling down. It's a very precise trick, even though it doesn't look like it. The amount of damage you need to do is very precise. It is a pretty good cat range for LusTher too. 3 caramels and 4 white cats. That's nice. We only had 1 black cat so far. This is weird.
Where are the black cats?
I demand more black cat.
Yeah, they may actually be saving themselves for race 3. Black cats, it has to happen first.
I think that at this point it's pretty hard for LusTher to get back. Like, it's not impossible, but it does require... Oh, that was scary. It does require DreamFox to fail lots of different stuff.
It could still happen.
It can still happen, yeah. Definitely.
If there is one thing I learned from playing Momo, it's that you gotta believe.
LusTher just finished. Fan out, very nicely done. DreamFox trying to do the clip, to the zip.
Oh, DreamFox.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna do the reverse loop here. This strategy is so good. We'll probably have to double backman.
Yeah.
This is such a good fight. Like, this is such a good strategy. I think DreamFox did this like at least twice in races during this tournament, and I always get so amused by watching that. It's like, this is such a good pickup strategy.
Yeah, one thing I can appreciate from DreamFox gameplay is that he's very good at adapting to the situation at hand.
Yeah, he's one of the few players that never reload when like getting hit on certain fights. Like, he has done lots of sparseless runs and also runs without backman patches and stuff. It's great.
Yeah. How did Lust fall so far behind? He had to reset to Mocha. And DreamFox has been playing amazingly so far.
Yeah.
Wait, is this PvP-based, by the way?
Oh. Is it?
It could be, I think.
This might be. I don't remember if DreamFox has a 23 or a 24, but if it's a 24, this might be PvP based.
Oh, LusTher taking a death.
Oh
That's
no.
unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate, but it happens. Pinakoteka is pretty hard.
Yeah, Vinakatheka can be really mean. Oh, and DreamFox time on speedrun is 23 minutes 25 seconds.
I don't know if you can. No, I think not. It's like 1.5 minutes on the elevator before point, so yeah, it's definitely not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's gonna be a pretty good time though.
Yeah,
like, it's gonna be really good. Also, it's good that they are not super fast, so you can see more cats.
Yeah, it's always good seeing more cats. I like cats, but I don't have any, sadly.
Same. I'll have some in the near future though. I'm probably gonna move out next year, so it's gonna be really good.
I have 4 dogs though.
Cat. 4 dogs? Whoa.
Yeah. My family likes dogs.
They're like they're my enemies. I should say I'm 4 cat. They are like my rivals.
The 4 dogs.
Oh my god! DreamFox got hit back again on the same place. Oh no, the catnip spikes! No.
Ooh, okay, he's fine. Oh no, he's not fine. Never mind. I I was watching the wrong stream.
Well, no.
I was watching the wrong stream. Oh boy.
But this is something that can happen that gives us LusTher a chance. I still don't think it's like it's still very very far away, but it happens.
What are the chances of it happening twice?
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to curse anyone. Oh my god, Dream! What the heck?
Okay. So DreamFox
Okay.
does that damage boost? The damage boost gets you to the second platform, right?
I think so, but I'm not super sure. I'm not super sure if that's like intended, especially because Dream usually runs on insane. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's true. Okay, and so DreamFox is now on the last fight of the game. Let's see how it is.
Very nice first phase. Very solid second phase too. This is really really good.
That's a very good win. I always wonder what's that form.
Very
What
good.
does it represent? GG DreamFox.
GG's 24 damn. And now we're gonna have a third race. Yeah. Let's switch back to LusTher.
DreamFox wins the second race and his first cat.
Dude, what the heck?
Sobel is stealing my spikes. Yeah, I named it. I named the spikes before the elevator the Sobel spikes.
It's been like the catnip screen for so long now.
Yeah, I was just teasing Sobel, to be honest.
It can be everyone's spikes, to be honest.
The world spikes.
The world spikes. Everyone has to die there. It's like, unlike the Armageddon, the world will become that room. Except there won't be the platforms, only spikes.
Sobel is giving you the spikes though, so it's gonna be the catnip spikes. Spikes.
Thank you. Now I can die there in peace. And LusTher is getting to the Queen fight.
Oh, did LusTher get the heavy arrows?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, they did. Those are lots of damage.
He
Uh,
did. Oh,
They
he
didn't get
missed
the quick kill, but it was too good. He missed the first arrow on Queen. He released it too early. Oh, going with the oh god.
Oh, he's going the backman. No, he's gonna get hit there. Oops.
Yeah, he could still do the backman like under Queen. It would still work.
LusTher, you're so low again.
Oh,
Don't get hit. Okay, there you go.
this does seems like enough though.
Yeah, that's just enough.
This is like third phase Queen has such a good song. I like it a lot. And GG LusTher.
GG, LusTher. Yeah, it's very despair-inducing. Just like a proper final boss should be. Too bad we don't hear more of it.
Yeah, it's just this is the problem with speedrunning. Like we do stuff so fast, you can barely listen to like the best tracks in the game.
Yeah, you only hear half of Royal Pinacoteca's theme, the first 5 seconds of FNL.
I would say that like first 5 seconds is kind of ambitious. I would say it's like first 3 milliseconds of that fight you can listen to. She's just so fast.
Parece worth it. That's the problem. All right, chat. If you have any questions, go ahead. We still have some time before the third and final race begins.
Thank you for playing. You're welcome. I love when games say like "thank you for playing" when you finish it.
I think it's a little cheesy, to be honest.
I don't know. I find it so cute. Like I don't know. It's kind of cliche, but I like reading it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cute because like the people that work so hard on it, like seriously, thanking you for playing it. It's actually very cute.
Is this game fun to play when not speedrunning? It actually is. Um, if you want a challenge, even on normal, this game can be quite challenging. And bosses are somewhat hard to do if you don't have boss items. So it's a pretty fun game. It's kind of short, but it has a lot of stuff. It also has lots of collectibles we don't see because this is 80%, and also has some side quests. This is a pretty fun game, I would say. Is this the game with the leaf? Yes, it is.
Super hard difficulty turning when after the Momo Chess tournament.
Oh yeah, we still need to go with the Momo chess tournament after this one.
Yeah.
I wonder if people that came like to the Discord from Minoria will want to play that too.
I hope they do.
Imagine the biggest tournament ever.
Yeah, the Momo Chess tournament is happening on the debut day of Momodora card, by the way.
We need to like finish the tournament before Momodora card releases, so you can have a Momo card key as a reward.
Uh, yeah, we gotta hurry up. Flash, Shadow, if you're watching, we're waiting for you. Just
Where's
kidding.
your match? Don't want to call out names.
Yeah. This game is very fun to play when not speedrunning. That's why I started speedrunning, because it was just fun to play, says DreamFox. Yeah, that uh, I guess that's why most of us started to speedrun this game, because it's very fun. It's
I
very
actually, I actually started running this game because I watched like one of the previous tournament matches. I was like, oh my god, you can be a cat in this game. I want to run it. And then my first playthrough was following the speedrun guide for any percent. It was it was pretty good.
that sounds amazing. Started speedrunning because a friend told me, "Hey, speedrun this with me." I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay," and he never speedrunned it ever again.
In the meanwhile, you're having like almost top times. Like what the heck?
Man, it's kind of lonely. It's like I had a friend to run this game. Let's go. It's fun, and then he just nope.
We can race if you want later.
Yeah, we can do some community races.
Yeah. It's always so fun when we do those because it's usually like two people and then more people start joining and then we realize we have like 8 people racing at the same time.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
yeah, it's really fun.
Which is the craziest boss
Oh,
fight? Hmm. Depends for the speed strategies. I would say Feno is very crazy because you gotta do so many different stuff. It's like not the hardest, but it kind of requires you to have a high APM in a certain way. It's but it's like very crazy by watching it if you play it casually. But I would say the hardest casually the craziest would be Core because Core like hits so hard and she uses bubbles and some other stuff and she can do so many different stuff. Sadly we don't see that fighting any percent, but I would say it's the craziest one.
Oh, maybe we should do an all bosses category for this game.
The problem with all bosses is that it would like be like 30 seconds is lower than any percent and it wouldn't really change the routing or anything.
Yeah, that's actually right.
But it's something. If you had more optional bosses, maybe we could do something like that.
Started running because I watch half coordinated since any percent on some GDQ, says Shelly. And you're
The
not
demo's
gonna
not
get insane, man. But why? Insane is so easy. Just don't get hit.
It's so easy. That's that's
That is-
so insane and not easy.
Maybe I should run insane one day, just to
I don't
just to get
recommend that. I definitely do not recommend
that.
that. Like, there's some people that love insane, like DreamFox, but
They are probably insane.
it's it's for insane people. Like, this game is already very reset heavy, and then you add something that will make you reset like 3 times more. It's like, what the heck? Why?
Yeah, that just goes to show how optimized this game is.
But if you play like insane AVIB, then I would say it's slightly better because on the late game you can still like not die.
Yeah, isn't AVIV actually easier because you actually have health?
I personally think so. Like, movement is kind of harder, but if you can do like both, then I would say AVIB is easier. The only problem with AVIB on Insane is that there are more enemies on certain screens, and it can be very very frustrating, especially one certain vitality fragment. It can be super frustrating.
Yeah, AVIV is interesting.
It's a very nice dynamic, to be
It
honest.
changes so much from the normal any person run. I'm never gonna run it though.
You should. You should. It's really fun. AFib is the real way to play this.
I gotta learn. I don't want to learn now.
Imagine learning.
Imagine learning.
Do not skip school, kids. It's important.
Yeah, stay in school, guys.
AVIB stands for All Vitality Fragments, Ivory Bugs, and Bosses. It's basically the collectibles category, which is the closest to 100% without requiring us to do to buy items from shops and stuff. Because then it would be like kind of a grind thing where we try to get money over and over until you buy everything.
Or have anyone actually tried to do that once?
I tried for 5 minutes and then I got tired. Does that count?
It kinda counts. Kinda.
But I wonder how much time it would require to actually get like all items, getting all map, get like all side quests, because those give us items. Like there's a lot of even if this game is short, there's a lot to it that you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and items are very expensive.
You know, as I have said, it's basically 100% reduce it to only the fun stuff, like It's pretty cool. And there we go to the third race. Woo-hoo.
Let's
Last
go.
one. This can go anywhere. Like, this can go like either way. Who do you think will win this one? Like, I don't even want to bet anymore because it's kind of wild.
I'm gonna go for my boy DreamFox.
Oh, that sounds like a safe bet.
He made the dream come true. That's why
I'll go with LusTher to antagonize with you.
Okay.
You go, LusTher.
Come on, DreamFox. You can do this. Or else.
Or else. Oh my god. No DreamFox were harmed during this race.
Or at least one. Alright.
Let's go again on the growth. This music's so good. It's so relaxing. Oh my god, that teabag on a crystal ball, what the heck?
What is DreamFox doing? Sometimes I think he's just doing this for the viewers. That's probably it.
I mean, DreamFox plays on insane, which means DreamFox is not a sane person. We can miss the arrow strategy.
Yeah, that's actually right. After so many runs, one can only stay so sane.
I wish Paramount would say a different thing when you play on Insane, because when he first sees you, he says that we seem sane enough. But if we are playing on Insane, then we are not sane enough, right? What is the point? What is the line between being sane enough or insane?
I mean, we're already running this game.
That's a good point. Oh, that was a good quick up.
No, the point was thinking that Minoria wouldn't have any RNG involved.
Most players will already be dead if this were Insane. I wouldn't be so sure. DreamFox usually runs on Insane, so it would be okay. Probably.
I mean, they got hit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they could probably be dead.
I mean, when you play on Insane, you kind of want to be safer, right? Like, unless you're going for the absolute top time, you need to try to adapt some strategies.
What are you talking about? You always should go for world record in every run.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the spirit of competition. Oh, DreamFox having some problems with his menu.
Easy menu is so weird. There you go. They're pretty close. Like, this race is way closer so far. Sure.
Oh, well. Commentators curse, let's go.
I'm sorry.
It never fails.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Oh. LusTher, you can do this.
LusTher, you go.
Wait, no. I was waiting for DreamFox. LusTher, no, don't do it.
Don't do it. Now is the time you gotta ask for dives.
Oh. Shooting the arrows the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Ah, he got the yes. That attack can be very very unfair, because sometimes I swear to God the visual indicator doesn't show.
For me, sometimes it seems like it shows way we have a way lower period of time to react to that, as if the random. There was a random time between the visual indicator and the attack actually coming through. Which is probably not ruined. It's just me being like dumb. I don't know.
Maybe we are too paranoid.
Maybe you're too paranoid.
Yeah.
That's actually probably what I don't. Wait. This was really confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, DreamFox did it. I was kind of like scared because I saw LusTher didn't have full health, and he didn't menu, so I was like, okay, so will he lose their matches? But it was fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Everything is fine.
Let's go, LusTher. DreamFox didn't even try to go for the ladder strategy this time.
How do you even do that ladder trick?
Basically you wanna like press down and like the jump, like the button you use to fall down ledges or like fall down stairs, and then you like wanna press both of them at the same time, and then you wanna like tap the up key like as fast as you can. But it's not only that, you also wanna do that in a way that you're like your position matters. If you're too much to the left, you're actually not gonna like climb that for some reason, and then you do that animation where you fall down and get stuck up. It's pretty weird.
That's too much. Too much work for me.
It's not that hard. I kind of explained it badly, but it's somewhat complicated because you need to adapt your movement before trying to do the ladder trick to that. And if you try to like position yourself to do the ladder trick, then you're gonna lose time. So it's tricky.
Oh yeah, LusTher got hit by Luvella, so had to reset again.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, Luvella hasn't been very nice to LusTher this entire series. But let's see, round 3.
This time for sure.
Yeah, the third is always the right one.
I like how Bella, like, she doesn't even blink. She just... Oh, she did blink. Never mind. Never mind.
She blinks very rarely because she likes to watch Kaho.
I mean, who doesn't? Kaho is so cute.
That's right. I mean, just look at the Arsonist fight. It's actually Arsonist and Kath fighting over Kaho.
It's like... I wonder if that's canon. I think we should ask one of the devs about that, because it's probably canon, but you know, having that confirmed would be so great. Like,
it's canon in my heart.
Like, we know for sure that Kaho and Kath are girlfriends, and we know that Cotillard likes Kaho, but only Cat Farm. So.
Oh yeah, you can actually see that in the last patch, right?
Yep. And it's also when Arden was making like that Ask Me Anything on Reddit, I asked him like which cat is Cotillard's favorite. They said it was Kaho cat.
See guys, it's canon.
It's canon. Everyone loves Kaho. In one day or another. DreamFox switching to safe strategies out of nowhere. That was interesting.
He got the teleport plus the Douglas. That's a kind of mean pattern. So I can see why DreamFox went safe there. He probably doesn't want to reset on Frida.
Yeah.
Wait, did DreamFox even get the safety valve before going to Frida?
I don't think so. But yeah, I think he would just like keep going without threats. He doesn't like resetting here. It's probably the worst boss to reset during a race. I think it's the slowest. Probably this or Lupiar.
Yeah, it's a very important item.
I mean, it's not that bad, to be honest. Like most fights except like Lupiar and Fena, you can actually. It's I don't know. I kind of like learned strategies for when you don't have sparse strat, so I'm kind of biased to say. It's not super hard. It does slow you a lot though.
I mean, we could say the same about Backman Punch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do we want to run
Oh,
with
Golden Backman! Golden Backman! We got
the race? Wait, we got
Oh my
flash.
god. This is so blessed. Holy heck.
Actually, blessed. Chat missed it. Oh no.
No. Basically, there's like 1 in 20,000. I think it's 20,000 chances of like spawning a golden backman, and that golden backman actually throws 10 bombs at a time, and it gives you a whole bunch of money when you kill it. Oh my god, that dive! Okay, she died underwater. Pretty good.
Oh, DreamFox got killed. Sorry, I had to leave for a second there.
No, it didn't get killed. Got the fight though. It was.
Oh, okay. You got
It was a volunteer.
My bad.
Oh my god, we got the golden backman. What are the odds?
Wait, so DreamFox is actually the champion now, right?
Yep.
Getting
Whoever gets the golden backman is like was gifted by the Momo gods to become the champion.
Yeah, it's actually over. We have no chance. Okay, LusTher getting through Frida without any problems.
Very nicely done. And now you got the regular backman. Imagine having 2 golden backmans in the same run.
I don't even want to think of the chances of that.
If you had like 1 in 20,000 of getting 1. Oh my god, I'm too lazy for this.
Yeah, have you ever studied probability?
Just the basic, like I had to work as a data analyst for a while, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was so confused right now because I saw LusTher movement as like human cow on grave, and I was like, wait, aren't you a cat usually right there? And then I remember we are playing any percent.
Oh boy, the AVIV ghost.
Oh my god. It's on my mind. Also, I'm playing low percent with the AVIB route because I think it's cooler. So
we should make an AVIV tournament later.
we should like this. When we were deciding on like categories and stuff, people were very like it was very tied between any percent and AVIB. But the thing about AVIB is that commentators will need to track everyone's bugs and vitality fragments to make sure everyone got everything. And that would be very scary to do.
Oof. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
DreamFox didn't get first strikes.
Wait, he did.
Or didn't want to. I'm not sure.
No,
Oh.
he didn't.
He went for backman strategies just for the swag? Oh my god. DreamFox is all swag on this run.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's actually flexing on us.
Oh my god.
DreamFox.
Why?
Who gave you the right? I mean, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep doing that. But who gave you the right, man?
That's just oh.
LusTher is a cat now.
The best part of the run. I wonder if like Lubella would transform me into a cat if I asked her. Like if I ask it nicely, you know. Like, hey Lubella, my good old friend that loves diving, could you please transform me into a cat? I would love that so much.
It would be really nice. Living as a cat. Although I guess I couldn't live with my family because my mother is scared of cats.
That's actually kind of sad.
Yeah, it involves a quite tragic childhood memory.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But alright, DreamFox is now going to the Cinder
What?
Chamber.
Wait, look at this, DreamFox. What?
He's
He's beating the leather boss.
He's
This
flexing so hard.
flexing by killing the leather boss. Not even sniping the chest, though. What the heck?
And there you go. DreamFox beat the ladder boss.
3 times. Did two quick kills and 1 slow kill? What the heck? Didn't snipe the chest though, so I didn't like it. I would rate it a 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 2.
Oh my god.
I'm very strict. Alright, round 3 against Arsonist. Let's see if she behaves like she did in the last race.
Less RNG. Imagine Arsonist not behaving herself. That would never happen.
Nah, she's a good girl.
Yeah, she's fine.
Able to create fire, loves cat. It's all fine. But Cajo sadly only has eyes for cat.
Jeff is great. And Arsonist is dead. This is like so. Saying yes to you, Cav. Okay, now I rate this a 10 out of 10. There you go.
DreamFox
DreamFox is good. Oh my
he's
god.
Going for it. He's going for it.
He's going for the secret dialogue. There you go. Aw, you're so cute. Aw. Cav is great. This is the best run I have ever watched. Ever.
Actually a 10 out of 10.
Actually 10 out of 10. Very nicely done.
I wonder how people discovered that. It's like they were so bored that they were just mindlessly talking to Cat, and then that happened.
Maybe it was like someone that was running this game and they said yes like lots of times by mistake trying to get the accessory.
I want to know the story behind it.
I wonder if there's more of this thing hidden in this game. Oh, this is a pretty good cat RNG. We had no black cats again. What the heck?
So far, in both races, we have only seen 1 black cat on DreamFox screen. LusTher hasn't got any black cats.
What is happening? I had never seen like such a polarized cat RNG. Like, for so long.
Yeah, there must be something going on.
What the heck?
Wait, DreamFox?
Hmm?
Where's DreamFox going?
To get the key?
Wait, didn't he get it already?
Wait, what happened?
DreamFox?
Oh, there's a black cat right there. For a white, 2 caramel, 1 black now.
Wait, this doesn't count. He has been here.
This doesn't. I don't think this works.
Wait, DreamFox thought he didn't have the monster key?
Maybe DreamFox was trying to trigger the dialogue with What is DreamFox? DreamFox, are you alright? Doing 2 wrong works in sequence. Maybe DreamFox was trying to see if like Catlard also had a dialogue.
Yeah. Okay, so LusTher is also going for the cat dialogue. Perfect.
Aww.
So that was an accord. Very good, guys.
Very good. 10 out of 10 for both.
Oh, DreamFox.
Oh, that was bad.
It's okay. Final reset is not a problem.
Yeah, it's just like 10 seconds about that. Not too bad. Very nicely done.
There we And DreamFox got the last crest fragment now. He's gonna go for cars.
Ooh, now LusTher got 2 white, 3 black, 2 carrot, 3. Wait, I don't know how to count. 2 caramel, 3 white, and 2 black.
There you go. A total of 3 cats. Three black cats in the 3 runs we had. At least LusTher finally got the balance cat RNG.
In the end, it all balances. It's like Indian yang. And there we are, on Pinecone City.
Meanwhile, LusTher is entering his fight with Fennel and using a sparse threat. Oh,
What?
this is dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, that was dangerous. So I think he misused that threat at the beginning, and that's why Fennel wasn't locked on her second phase.
it was pretty weird. Fennel is such a weird fight on like how she works, because she going to second phase is not dependent only on HP. It's even possible to kill her without ever triggering her second phase. I don't know, it's pretty confusing at times.
Yeah, I've seen that. Sometimes she go right away, and sometimes she waits until she's almost dead. It's RNG, like everything else in this run.
Imagine RNG.
Oh,
got in the zip. Got the zip. Let's go. Imagine zipping through everything.
DreamFox going for all the memes.
What else there is to meme about? We're missing something. What else do we have? Oh, getting hit by LusTher though.
Oh, goodbye, heavy arrows. It's fine though. Let's see. You can meme the big bell.
Big Bell's kind of too far though, isn't it?
Oh,
Ooh.
wait,
And,
is LusTher ahead now? LusTher is ahead.
LusTher? This is what happens when you try to flex too much. This is karma.
DreamFox memes had betrayed him. Oh no.
Let's go, LusTher. You can do this.
This is actually top 10 betrayals in anime.
This is basically because LusTher got the black cats in the run, so it kind of balanced like everything out.
Yeah, that must be it. He actually got a balanced RNG, so it's helping him.
And they're still pretty close. Like,
yeah, it's what around
Well-
50. Oh,
Right now.
there you go. Oh, you know, there's something very funny about that switch. So I was running low percent before.
did you try to use that and also didn't get it?
Yes. Because
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't have any items, so I think what procs the switch is actually the incensory.
maybe it's like you need to do a certain amount of damage, which is pretty weird. I don't know. It was very confusing. Like, and this is also a strategy that was found only during this year. Like, before that, we usually would walk to that switch and like hit it. Because if you try to like hit that arrow without jumping, you won't. So people just assumed it was impossible to hit it with arrows. Like, that is a very weird switch in general.
Yeah. Well, it may be based on damage now that you think of it, because the switch must be programmed to just receive the basic attack, the one melee attack, and a single arrow is weaker than that, so it wouldn't proc the necessary damage to activate it unless it has the incensory.
This is some very. This is pretty interesting, to be honest. Like, until you mentioned, I completely forgot about that. Like, it's probably damage, or maybe it's the stagger property from my sensory, which could also be. But this is just so weird. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna test that out later.
it does sounds like some spaghetti code right there.
Nah, don't bring spaghetti code. You know what has spaghetti code? League of Legends. But we are only talking about good games.
Oh my god. The-
We only talk about good games like Momodora.
Momodora is the greatest game of all time. And they are almost synced.
Yeah, they're like 5 seconds more or less apart. This is the closest race for now.
And DreamFox is catching up. Go, LusTher! Ooh, that bomb was evil though.
Oh, that bomb.
The bully bomb. I hate that screen so much just because of that single bomb. Like, most of the time it won't really hurt you, but it can. Now they are synced.
The sync. Enjoy this chat.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
This is a pretty good ending for like a 3 races match.
Yeah, this is this is entertainment.
And they
Just-
both got the same RNG. What the heck?
Wait, they're actually synced. Oh no, that's lost, and LusTher
Oh,
doesn't go
yeet.
for it. LusTher,
It
no.
was good while it lasted. This is why we go for it.
Yeah. It's
This
a
is still not over though.
Oh no, not at all. Things could still happen. I think you mispronounced Ori and the Blind Forest. That's also a very good game. And now they're both entering into the queen fight for the last time today.
DreamFox is like less than a second ahead. Oh no.
no! He missed it by like half a second.
But DreamFox also didn't get the second phase. Oh my god, they're so close. I think this is DreamFox game, but
Yeah.
this is like very, very nice.
Yeah, because DreamFox didn't use the vacuum patch yet, right?
Yeah.
It was so close. It actually was so close. Let's see how the timers end.
Gee.
And there goes for LusTher. So DreamFox is the winner of race 3, and because of that, the winner of the series with an SRL time of 28 minutes and 41 seconds, followed by LusTher on second place with 28:50. This was such a close race.
Yeah, it was very, very fun to watch. Like this last part. I like when races are close like this. Let me bring Fox in.
Yes.
Okay, they are both ready to interface. Ooh.
Oh, let them come in. I want to ask him so many things.
Hello, bring Fox and LusTher.
Hello, GG.
GG, guys. It was amazing.
That was really
Yeah.
fun.
That was so close.
Yeah, I thought I thought I was in a good pace, so I decided to do ladder boss as well. And that almost got back to me when I died to LusTher. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I died 2 times on Lubela, so I was very, I was, you know.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of stuff this race. The first one in particular, both of you resetted like 3 times on Arsonist.
Arsonist was such a big bully.
Yeah.
I was so close as well on the first attempt. I think I was like 2 arrows or something away from killing her, and then she decides to whip me. That was very sad.
Yeah, it was entertaining. The two of you just switched leadership over every death. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Also, almost no black cats on Cat RNG.
Oh, I
Like,
only
what the heck?
I only looked at that one time. I got 6 white cats. That was really cool. I didn't really pay attention other than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the black cats were like hiding themselves.
Yeah,
Huh.
DreamFox got 1 on the second race, and LusTher got 2 on the third one. So 3 black cats in total.
Oh.
Also,
Wow.
only the third race counted because that was the only race where both runners said, "Yes, you can." Coming here 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the right thing.
Yeah, so we wanted to do something for the third race. I suggested ladder boss and this Easter egg. So the easiest one to do was the Easter egg, so that was the one we both did. And then I decided to do ladder boss because I like ladder boss so much.
Yeah.
You did like 2 quick kills and 1 slow kill on ladder was. It was very impressive.
Yeah, they didn't snipe the chest though.
Yeah,
Nah.
you didn't miss the chat, the snipe the chest. It was a 3 out of 10 until like half.
I see.
It's okay. We forgive you, man.
Oh, thank you.
It's time though.
I was very confused during the third race. I think I'm just very tired. Because I did get the monastery key, but I had no memory of actually receiving it. So that's why I talked to her several times because I thought something was wrong. So and then I had double checked that I had the key, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I do.
But we thought you were trying to see if you could trigger like the same dialogue with Cav with like Hotwire. Like
No,
some
no,
hidden
I
dialogue or
was
something.
I was just very confused.
Yeah, it was weird because I saw you teleporting, and then you were coming back, and I was like, "Wait, where's DreamFox going?"
Wait, did I go there twice?
Yes.
What? No.
Yeah, you actually got the key. You took it back to monastery, like going for, and you made all the way back to
I have no memory of getting the key in the first place. Oh, yeah,
It was super confusing.
yeah. Okay, that explains a lot. And yeah, we're not gonna mention all the wrong warps I did in the last run. There was a few too many wrong warps.
I was not gonna mention it, but thank you, man.
Yeah, I had forgot about those.
Yeah, there was so much that happened. So much spaghetti. We could feed an entire family with this. Oh.
Yeah, but it was a great series from you two.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
really
very
nice.
entertaining. You both did well. And yeah, so congratulations, DreamFox, for winning.
Thank
And
you,
last
thank you.
you also did amazingly.
Yeah. Thanks.
Those-
You almost got this. Well,
Yeah.
you almost had it. 12 seconds on the final on the third race on the tiebreaker.
I was at 1 arrow at Lubela. Literally.
Yeah. Oh, my Lupia and Magnolia fights were very, very bad. I died in the first and the third run too.
That reverse Lufia was really fun though. I love when you go for that backup strategy. It's just so fun.
Yeah, it's actually a very consistent backup strat, so I'm happy that I have figured that out because I do enter that boss fight too early a lot of times. So
Also, Fenno, you got like That Finno entrance is very weird.
Yeah,
And
I'm used to doing it. Wait, no. Yeah, it's slightly different in AVIB because you have to grab some collectibles below, so you don't have your dash ready. So it's a slightly different entrance on AVIB, so I'm more used to that. I blame that. I blame AVIB, or I blame this for not being AVIB.
yeah, this not being able is really sad.
For now, right, DreamFox?
Yeah, I have not lost a single one yet.
Actually, at the top.
Yeah. Which basically means we have 2 people with 3 O's, which are DreamFox and LusTher.
Oh snap!
Oh. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, that would be a great race. Maybe I
It
can
would be
bust out my hey-ho strats and make him quit the tournament as well. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well,
Oh, well, now we're only missing Flesh and Shadow before we can go into the third round. Who's your favorite for that run, for that race? I mean,
between Jado and
and
Flash. I would say Jado because Jado has been playing more than Flash, but you can never be sure because they both have similar times. I will say Jado has an edge, but anything could go. It could go either way.
Yeah, just look at today's races. Like a lot of things can happen when you
Yeah.
race. So
Definitely.
definitely.
But yeah, I think that's it for today. Do you have anything else to add? Do anyone want to say anything?
I
Yeah,
think
right.
I've talked about the things I can remember at least, and some of the things I can't remember as well.
LusTher, any final words?
Any
No,
final words before?
not
God,
really.
stop you last.
You lost in the tournament, so now prepare to die.
Oh boy.
It's a
I will
single
follow.
execution bracket.
My God.
Oh man.
Oh
But
boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's it for today. Thank you, DreamFox and LusTher for the race. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
Seb,
you.
for the commentary. Thank you,
Yeah.
SpeedGaming, for hosting the tournament. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you for the commentary and thanks for the race, LusTher.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thanks.
thank you both for the great race. Thank you, Kat, for the commentary. And Chat for being here, of course.
Stay tuned, there will be more races on SpeedGaming and all of the other SpeedGaming channels. And see you all the next time.